Hey, it's Holly here, and I've decided to do a rant video, as I have many things that I could rant about. Sorry for the lack of novel videos. I haven't had any ideas lately. My mind's been a bit... So, I'm just gonna rant about stuff that deserve to be ranted about. You're probably expecting this of me, but yes, I'm going to rant about One Direction. Okay, so I don't know if they're still in the country. I don't really pay attention to that because I choose not to, because I don't like them. But, you know, I'm not trying to be mean. I am usually mean unintentionally, but I will say this. I don't care that they are in this country. I don't care that, you know, they breathed, you know. I don't care that they just drank some, you know, some pink lemonade, okay? I don't care that they walked down the street and you saw them and you ran up to them and you met them. Like, that's nice. That is pretty great for you. But I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it on my Facebook. I don't want to see it on my Twitter. I don't want to see it on Tumblr. I don't want to see it everywhere I go. Like, I don't want to turn on TV and have screaming fangirls all over my TV, like, just on the news. Like, okay, I can't watch anything without seeing One Direction. I can't do anything without hearing the words One Direction. I can't just survive as a human being without being haunted by those words. I mean, it's just everywhere. Like, okay, I know they've got millions of fans now because they came to Australia and suddenly everyone's transformed into a Directioner. Can I just say how much I hate that term? You know, it just reminds me of the person, you know how you go to school and, you know, there's that the lollipop lady, and she's walking, you know, you've got to walk across the street and she's like, oh, you can go now. You're like, oh, thank you, and a stick because it says stop with it. That's what I thought a Directioner was until someone told me it was a One Direction fan. Like, it's just such a stupid name, and it's just, half the fans are insane. Like, they just scare me because all they tweet, like, I follow some Direction fans because I'm friends with them, and then I can tolerate them because they're my friends and they're nice and stuff. But, you know, I will just hear stuff about certain One Direction fans who stalk them and sit outside hotels in the hopes and hoping that they will see them and, you know, just meet them and stuff, and it's just really disturbing because it's just not right. Like, yeah, they're your favourite band. It's nice that, you know, because Australia, we don't get many bands here. I know that feel, I know how you're feeling, but you don't stalk them, and you don't think that you're going to marry them, and you don't, like, just scare the living daylights out of us non-One Direction fans, us normal beings. Like, you know, I see on my Facebook, like, literally every day, something about One Direction, you know. Oh, I just saw One Direction. Oh, that's great. Good on you. And then someone else will say it, and then I'm just like, oh. You know, and I can't say anything. I can't say that I dislike One Direction without being viciously attacked on Facebook, and I can't say it on Twitter because I'll get viciously attacked for that too. And on Tumblr. Tumblr is the worst. You can't say anything on there about One Direction without being mauled by I'm a teenage girl, you know, by, like, younger people than me who are, like, 10 and they have Tumblr for some reason, which they shouldn't even do because that's just not even, I don't think you're even allowed to have the internet under the age of 13. But they'll be on the internet somehow and they will harass me and, you know, just call me names. It's very hurtful. No, but seriously, it's just, I'm so sick of hearing about One Direction. They're only going to last, I reckon, one more year, and then everyone will get over them and we can all move on with our lives. Because I am so sick of it, and I think everyone else is sick of it, and I can't live my life as a normal human being just without those words and those boys. Can I say how much I hate that? The boys have feelings too. You don't know them. They're not like they're your best friends. Like, you know, you don't hang out with them every day. Oh, I'm just going to see the boys. You don't know them. They don't know you. They don't even know you exist. You're just their fans. Like, you know, I might whinge about how much I enjoy Frank Iroh's existence and Cassidy Pope, but I don't go, oh my god, the boys like him and the girl for Cassidy, you know, I don't do that, okay? And I don't think anyone else does that, and it's just the Directioners and the Directionators. But what the hell is a Directionator? Is that like a robotic, like, lollipop lady? Because that's what it sounds like, and I'm so sick of hearing it, and I don't care if they're in the country. I just want them to get out so we can just get over it and live. Yeah, I just have to pin my hair back because obviously I kept doing that hair flicky thing and it got annoying. I mean, another thing I don't understand is girls riding skateboards. Like, I mean, it was cute when you were like 7 and you're like, oh, I'm so tomboy, I don't know what I am. And you're like riding a skateboard. But now, like, okay, I live near the beach, right? I walk to the beach sometimes when I'm not being lazy and fat on the couch. But sometimes I will walk to the beach and I I will take the roadway because sometimes I prefer not to walk down the path because it's slippery and I might die. But when I'm walking down the road, these girls, they will be wearing like bikinis already, like, you know, they're not even at the beach yet and they're in bikinis. And they're on these like freaking like tiny ass little boards. They're like pink. They're like pink little boards and they're just riding on these stupid looking things down the road, doing like 100 k's down the road in this stupid skate, and they got like this little hipster bag thing and they're wearing like these clothes and it's like skating down the road. Like the first time I saw that I was just like I was so confused. Like I just woke like I had no idea what was happening. Like there was just like this army of girls on skateboards. And then, you know, you have all the hipster guys, like, oh, hipsters, like, you know, you have the hipster guys on skateboards behind them, and they're just, like, riding, they get their little snapbacks, and they're so hot, oh, and they're, like, riding after them, and then they're all at the beach together, and they're all big hipster, and then, like, you know, you go on Tumblr, and they're, like, all you see is pictures of these bitches on skateboards. Like, I seriously do not understand it. Like, great, you know, you can ride a skateboard, like, that's cool. You don't need to take pictures of yourself on your skateboard and put it on Tumblr and call it hipster. Like, I don't think people understand what an actual hipster is, because I looked it up, you know, and it's not actually what we all think is a hipster. Like, you know, hipsters, everyone thinks hipsters are those beachy girls who wear those shitty outfits that make them look like absolute sluts, but really, hipsters are more like hippies, right? Because they're indie, like they're different. Like, indie means individual, not like the same as everybody else, like, you know, so like it pretty much means like, you know, just being into like the newest bands that no one else has ever heard of, like brand new bands and brand new music, and like wearing weird clothes because they're indie. But these bitches think that hipster is when you wear these high-waisted shorts. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why wouldn't you wear normal waisted shorts? Like, what's good about high? Like, I'm pretty sure your hip is not on your stomach, so just getting higher and higher, so it looks like they're wearing denim underwear. Like, I didn't know it was acceptable to wear denim underwear in public, but apparently it is. And, you know, you just see them walking around with this stupid denim underwear, and it's just disgusting. I am a citizen of Australia. Like, I don't need my eyes to be burned out from, like, looking at this. Like, I don't look at people's butts, okay, I'm not disgusting, but I'll be, like, walking along, and it's like, ew, oh. You know, and it's just there. You can't escape. You can't run away, you know, this everywhere, and and people who actually call themselves hipsters, like, oh, you know, people who run specific Tumblr blogs that are just aimed to be hipster, like, they have like thousands of followers just because they post pictures of half-naked girls posing on fucking mountaintops with goats, like, and they're just guys, and it's like hipster guys wearing pink shorts. Like, you know, pink shorts on a guy is like probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are you, gay? I don't know offense to gay people, by the way. I don't appreciate pink shorts on guys because it makes me look like, it's like kind of like, you know, did your pink sock go through the wash? Did it mix with your white shorts? Surely that's what happened, because you can't be wearing pink shorts, because that is not right at all. Like, you know, and then I don't get it. What is happening to society? I mean, like, it's just One Direction, YOLO, hipsters. I don't get it. You know, people, you know, just selfies. You know, like, I take selfies of, everyone does, right? But it's when you're on Facebook and they're just, they're everywhere, okay? They're, you know, you're just all over, like, the same person might upload 3 selfies in one day, and they're just different poses, like, oh, wait, this shirt. Oh, this shirt. It's like, no one cares, you know? Have fun being half-naked and call a slut, because no one cares. And then, it just makes me fear for our generation and generations to come, because, you know, there's days when I've thought that I should just lock myself in my room and avoid all society, because it is purely embarrassing right now. You know, just YOLO, everyone uses it, you know, hipsters, skateboards for, like, hipsters, and, oh, it's ridiculous. And, you know, everyone thinks that wearing Vans makes you awesome. Like, okay, it's seriously just every time someone says, I'm wearing Vans, like, I'm trying to test you for that, oh my god. No, when someone says, I'm wearing Vans, it literally reminds me of someone walking around with those, like, mini Vans on their feet. Like, it just doesn't look right in my mind at all if you're saying to me, Holly, and I'd be like, what? And you'd be like, I just bought some Vans. And I'm like, you're wearing Vans, like, on your feet? Like, That is seriously, I can't help it. That's just that's what I think of, and it's just like so annoying when people like say that. I'm so weird, but it's just I do fear for society, and it's just really. And Facebook itself has just turned into something that I dread looking at. Like, I go on Facebook every day, and I think I've just like built a shield to it because I have like immunized against the horror that is Facebook. Like, Facebook fights, selfies, stupid people, statuses. Like, stupid people just shouldn't exist. Like, you know, stupid people with voice boxes are the worst sort of people because, like, they'll voice their opinion on the internet. They'll voice their opinion around you when you don't give a shit. They will voice their opinions at the top of their lungs when no, like, you know, at school in class, like, you have the hipsters who try and make their school outfits, like, uniforms look hipstery. Like, they're wearing, like, freaking 16 million freaking ankle bracelets with those bells on them so you know that they're coming because you can hear them from 60 kilometers away, and they're coming and they're walking and then you just hear them, and then they're wearing these freaking anklets, and then they sit down and they're like already taking selfies on their iPhone 4s because they're so original. And then, you know what, and they have the beachy hair and it's like the stupid bun on the top of their head, you know. It's like, I don't get that, what are you doing? And then, you know, and they're all talking about Harry Styles and Niall Horan, I don't know what the fuck his last name is, and it's just like, shut up before I throw this at you. It's blue tack, but it could hurt because I'll throw it at you. And it just really makes me fear because I don't want I'm probably not going to have children. I mean, let's just say I did. Okay, I don't want my children growing up in a world where they think it's acceptable to say YOLO 6 times a day, be surrounded by hipsters, bitches on skateboards, and just Facebook in general. Like, it's just, it's horrible. It's just, seriously, where did the word YOLO come from? Like, you know, I was just on Tumblr one day being innocent and just scrolling down my dash, and then one day, BAM! YOLO. And I was like, is that a new type of yogurt? Because it sounds a lot like, what's that one, Yogo or Pogo or something, and it sounds like YOLO, and then everyone's saying it. Like, I go on Facebook, oh my god, YOLO. I'm running around with one shoe on because YOLO. I didn't even understand that until I had to look it up on urbandictionary.com. It means you only live once. Oh no, I had no idea. I thought we lived 6 times. I was wrong. Whoops. No. It just came out of nowhere. Like, it's just like One Direction, you know, boom. No one had any warning. It just came out of nowhere, you know. You wake up, you know, the world was a YOLO free one. It was YOLO free one day, and then you wake up the next day and it's everywhere. And there's no way you can escape. You can't. You know, the only way you could escape from this ridiculous phase is to lock yourself in a room full of llamas, and you'd only have to socialise with the llamas to escape from the horror that is the world and what it is coming to. Rant over. Finally. Thanks for watching my vicious rant on many subjects that I hate with a passion.